Theoretical explanation of sensation in spirits. The body is the instrument of pain. The soul perceives pain, but is not itself physically wounded. Heat and cold do not burn or freeze the soul. The key is the perispirit. It links spirit and body, is formed from the universal fluid, and is the principle of organic sensation, though intelligence belongs only to the spirit. During earthly life, sensations are limited by the organs of the body. After death, sensation is no longer confined to separate parts, but spread through the whole being. A spirit may still suffer, but not as the flesh suffers. This suffering is not simply physical, nor only remorse. When spirits speak of heat or cold, it is an inward suffering, often vague, painful, and hard to locate. The perispirit does not always separate from the body at once. In the first moments after death, the spirit often does not understand its condition and may still feel united to the body. That is why some spirits, especially suicides or those strongly attached to bodily life, report feeling what happens to the corpse. These impressions come from the remaining bond, not from the body itself. In bodily life, the body receives impressions and passes them to the spirit through the perispirit. After death, the body feels nothing, but the perispirit still carries sensation through the whole being. Still, the perispirit is only the instrument. Awareness belongs to the spirit. Without the spirit, the perispirit would feel nothing. Without the perispirit, the spirit would not be open to painful sensation at all, as with pure spirits. The more purified a spirit becomes, the more refined its perispirit becomes, and the less it is affected by matter. The perispirit can also transmit pleasant sensations. But pure spirits are no longer touched by material sensations as we know them. They experience inward joys that our faculties cannot describe. Spirits can perceive, feel, hear, and see, not through separate organs, but through their whole being. Less advanced spirits, with denser perispirits, still perceive sounds and odors in a way closer to ours. Their perception becomes clearer as they become less material. Spirits hear the human voice, but they also understand thought without speech. Sight does not depend on light as ours does. For the soul, darkness does not exist. After death, these powers are gradually freed as the perispirit becomes more refined. Because the perispirit is drawn from the environment, it differs from one world to another. Spirits change their envelope according to the world they inhabit, and their perceptions vary with it. At first, after death, a spirit's vision is often dim and confused. As it detaches from the body, vision grows clearer. How far it extends and how much of the past and future it can grasp depends on the spirit's purity and advancement. These truths may seem severe. Many hope suffering must end once the body is left behind. Sometimes it does, but it may also continue after death, even for a long time. Much suffering in earthly life comes from excess, passions, ambition, and lack of self-control. The same law continues after death. Spirits no longer suffer from bodily illness, but they may endure sufferings just as real, lasting as long as they remain attached to matter. That freedom begins now, through the right use of free will. By overcoming lower passions, giving up hatred, envy, jealousy, pride, and selfishness, and by doing good, the spirit purifies itself even while in the body. Then, when the body is left behind, material influence no longer torments it. Bodily pains leave no bitter mark on the spirit, and a clear conscience protects it from moral suffering. The condition of spirits confirms this law. Their sufferings always match their conduct. Those who followed the path of good find deep happiness in the life beyond the grave. Those who suffer do so because of causes within themselves. In both states, they bear responsibility for the path they chose.